but we're going to I want Char to kind of break this down a little bit to share with us the 4 steps to dominate entrepreneurship, because your girl is here with a pen. And I got my book.
Now, you know what? I just received my proof. So just in time, I got my proof.
I ordered mine.
I did see it come in yesterday. So since I have my proof, let me look into the proof and just kind of go over a brief synopsis on those 4 phases. The first phase is to assess and discover your zone of genius. Assess where you are and determine where you want to be. You know, a lot of times, like I said, we're hypnotized by our 9 to 5. We don't realize all of the jewels and experiences and the knowledge and skills that we've gained over the past 10 years, 20 years. We really haven't sat down and assessed, you know, what we can do, what value we can bring to as an entrepreneur or as an employee. You know, I would say about 5 or 6 years ago, I wanted to update my resume. So I asked a coach. She was a employment coach to help me, you know, to redo my resume. And as I started to list my skills, I'm like, wow.
I'm the mom.
Yeah, like what? I got it going on. You know, like, oh my God, I've sold, because I've been in.
Uh-oh, you got muted. There you go.
Okay, sorry.
That's
my 9 to 5 is an insurance agent. I've been an insurance agent for over 23 years. And over that time, I know that I have assessed over millions of dollars in premiums for companies, you know? So just the things that you have put into place, like one job, I was a supervisor. I created a system for follow-up. It's just like all these things that you've done that you don't even think about. But when you sit down, take time and assess, write down everything that you've done, grab your resume, ask your friends, ask your families, ask your colleagues, all the things that they think that is your zone of genius. Sit down with that and look at it and be like, is there a common theme there? Those things build value. And not only do you build value for your employer, you build value for entrepreneurship, if that's what you're meant to be. So that first phase is to assess and discover your zone of genius. Doing this assessment will help you discover where you shine. And then when you pick out where you shine, that's when you start coming up with these business ideas. What can I do to monetize my genius? So that's the first phase. Assess and discover your zone of genius. Phase 2, remove obstacles and build a champion mindset. So in everything in life, when you say you want to do something, trust me, there are going to be some obstacles that's going to come up. Let me tell you, when I first wrote Skyrocket Your Success, I was proud. This was my first self-published full book. So I was excited. You know, even though I was excited, I've learned since this time. This was my first book that I actually published. I'm a publisher as well. And so I was proud of the book, and I've actually won an award for the book too. So I was proud of my book, right? I kept saying I wanted to redo it. I wanted to redo the cover and just add some things that I've learned so that I can market it properly, because I want to take this book out to women's organizations. And so I kept putting it off because actually my life got really busy. I started having clients, and then throughout this time, so this book was published in 2019. Since then, I've been a part of like 4 anthologies, in addition to other stuff, working my 9 to 5, you know, coaching, publishing other people. Time, you know, it just got busy. So last year I sat down and said, I'm going to redo this book. And when I redid the book, not only because I thought I was going to redo it, this is a whole new book.
Wow.
It's a whole new book. And in this book, I have the framework that we've been talking about. But the second phase is to remove obstacles. So that's what I was talking about. Removing the obstacles of life getting in the way. So remove those obstacles and build a champion mindset. When you become an entrepreneur, when you want to become an entrepreneur, you're going to second guess yourself. The imposter syndrome was heavy.
Oh, yes.
In my mind.
Oh, like, yes.
What are you doing? Does somebody really want to hear you? Can you really help somebody? You know, all these thoughts that come to our head, but we have to know our value. That's why I said assessing, writing down the value that you have. And even behind me, I don't know if you can see it a little bit, but I have some pictures up here. I created a mixed tile board of some of the things that I've done and some of the covers that I've had for magazines and my books and one of my clients.
That is a great idea. Actually, you know, I was looking at that when I when you turn, like over here, I have like just some positivity stuff, and I was sitting there looking at that. I was like, I should do that. Like I should do that reminder of so I can have because I started like a little board over here, but I love that. That's a
Just so
great
you can look
reminder
back and see, like, okay, when you having that down day, that day you feeling down, look
of
like,
your
oh,
wins.
right, I'm winning
Hmm.
here. And you
I
have to
love
fight
that.
what's in your head. You have to fight that negative thought. Just like you want to lose weight, just like you want to become healthy, you have to go and work out. You have to build your mental muscle.
Yep.
When you have those negative thoughts that come to your head, you have to say, not here,
Nope.
not today, not today. I
Agreed.
am going to win. So that is the second phase to remove obstacles and develop a champion mindset. Now, phase 3 is to build your business and skyrocket your growth. So legally build a business. So we
Mhm.
got gifts, sometimes you can just go ahead and start monetizing, but you want to become a legal business. You want to know what your tax status is. You want to know if you're going to, are you going to be an LLC? Are you going to be, whatever your
Mhm.
tax status is. So you want to, become a legal business. You want to get an EIN number. You want to open a bank account. So you want to do this legally, and you want to do everything and put all the systems that you need in your business in order so that you can grow. So that's phase 3. Phase 4 is to activate, maintain, and sustain your enterprise. So you're going to activate your God-given gifts and reign in entrepreneurship. You're going to create and cultivate a great company with a corporate culture, and you're going to learn to build your legacy,
Mm.
obtain wealth, generational wealth. You want to set procedures in place, and you want to make sure that you are reaching your goals as a business. How do you maintain success? What do you do to keep going? And that's when I said sometimes people have a fear of success. When you get to that point where you're successful, it gets harder because you have to maintain that success. You can't just
Mhm.
say, okay, I'm an overnight success. Okay, then you fall off. No, you have to keep growing and learning and,
Yeah.
pruning your processes so that you
Mm.
become, successful and maintain that success in life. So those are the 4 steps: access and discover your zone of genius. Phase 2, remove obstacles and develop a champion mindset. Phase 3, build your business and skyrocket your growth. Phase 4, activate, maintain, and sustain your enterprise.